Real life, real conversations,
real friendship,
real emotion.
Welcome back to the Doctor's Wives podcast.
Y'all, let's get into it. Round table. The internet is in shambles right now. Absolute shambles. The girls are fighting. They're tussling.
The girls are fighting.
They're
always fighting.
They like to tussle. So all of the tussling is about this like 50-50 topic, okay? In relationships. And so they're talking about like splitting bills and dates and what that looks like. And so yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a 50-50 debate, what works versus what doesn't work for you. And like a lot of people, they split bills with their man. Like some people split bills, it may not work. And I don't do that because that's, to me, we roommates, we split bills. So, let's talk about the income levels, the different income levels, and how do you handle the independent woman versus the provided for balance. Like, I think that is something that I struggle with because I always been the I-N-D-E-P-E-N-T, you know what that. So I always been independent. And so I think my parents kind of instilled that in me to be independent. And whenever... Like, even with my mother was very independent, although she had my dad and all that. My dad did provide for the household, but my mom also worked. Yeah. And so I think that I felt guilty for the things that I had growing up. And when I finally got grown, and I'm married to a doctor now, and my husband's able to afford certain things that, normally that I wouldn't have. And so I take advantage of that. And so I don't mind being the damsel in distress. Like, it makes you feel... like a woman. It makes you feel feminine. It's like when a man can come and do for you. And so I'm actually tired of the 50-50 debate because this went on for a long time on Clubhouse. And it really kind of gave me anxiety. It was just like the man versus the woman. And man. Like, I had a guy tell me, he's like, man, I'm not... First of all, he told me, he was like, I'm not paying 50-50. Like, I'm not... He's like, no. He said he wasn't paying the whole mortgage or all the rent and all that. And I'm like, you ain't a real man to me. If you're not going to do that, like what? And the crazy thing about it is the way he explained it to me is because I don't know if he felt like I was, and this is a guy I was just talking to, and he told me his uncle taught him this crazy thing. And he was like, I usually date women that are darker skinned because he was like, they don't want for much. Like, they don't want anything. Wow. And he was all like, you have to do more for lighter skinned women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he told me that. And he was all like, like, they're darker skinned women, they're just happy for you to do anything.
He was sadly mistaken.
Right. And he was in my face.
What do you mean?
And then, like, I ghosted him, like, what? And he was like, why did you ghost me? And I'm like, because
why would you say something
that was some ignorant
stuff
that your uncle taught you and you believed it.
Exactly.
Like,
it was
you
sad.
took it and ran with it. You didn't even fact check because you would find ridiculous. Out the lie detector detected that was a lie.
Yeah. Right. So
just dating your... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just, honestly, I think the way that people do finances when they're married looks a little different.
Yeah.
A lot of people... When I talk to them about how me and Boo Bear do finances, they look at us like we're crazy, because we have like more of a one pot type of mentality. And so a lot of people are like, what? Like, you need your extra account. You need, like, a lot of people give their advice and I listen, right? Because people do things differently. But yeah, like, whatever we have together is what we have together, and that's how our bills get paid. There's no I just feel like when you're married, there is no 50-50. Like
it's impossible.
Listen, when we weren't married when he was in med school, but that could have been 80-20. That could have been 80% me, 20% him. We were married when he was in residency. Maybe that did look like 60% me, 40% him. Now that he's done with training, that might look like 99.9% him, 0.1% me.
Right.
Okay, but at the end of the day, it equals 100. Okay, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I think that when you are dealing with someone who, they're able to provide in to a certain capacity because they, make a certain amount of money, you know, I don't think you have those types of conversations with men in that bracket, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've never had a conversation with a man in that tax bracket.
Yeah, and I think people just need to do what works for them.
Yes.
Like, you know, we compare so much online, like social media. Oh, she got flued out. Oh, she got this. And it's like, you don't know what's happening behind closed doors. So it's just like, do what is best for you and your family and not sitting online debating about a woman is just
supposed
like,
to do this, a man's supposed to do this.
Just do what you want to do.
Do you.
And see who comes.
Right.
You know? See who you attract.
Yeah.
I definitely know for me and Jay, like Jay handles all of our finances, and not only like does that mean like, you know, taking care of like financial responsibility, but also like educating me on the financial wealth and like, okay, you know, here's my investment account and like here's your investment account. And like, you know, just because we're together doesn't mean like when I die, you're just gonna be left with like nothing. But no, like you're growing an investment account too.
Love
and
that.
like if anything ever happened to me, you're actually completely okay. Like you're good. And I think that it helps me feel comfortable being able to not only depend on him, but also know like I'm growing within that financial independence too, because he has set me up that way.
I love that.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
Yeah, sharing that knowledge with you as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like again, nothing is like to yourself when you're married.
Exactly.
Or like it's like
he's like, I'm doing this, so you need to do this too.
Yeah,
Here's your
sharing
account.
is caring.
Sharing is caring. And that's why like honestly I think that's why I was attracted to older guys and all that, because I was looking for a guy that I can learn from, and also he can learn from me, because of course me being younger, being exposed to certain things and, you know, having certain knowledge that they may not know about. Like, you know, I felt like that it was hand in hand and we're gonna have a lot to talk about, a lot to converse about.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah. I always felt like that. Like, I don't know, in a way I prayed for a man that I was like, I want a man that's experienced life and all that, and then just kind of is happy to share it with me.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
and
I
so,
love that.
I want him to dote on me and adore me and love him. Like, I wanted a man to share his life with me. And I think that's kind of natural, though. It's kind of how things were set up. And, like, again, like, you do have to do what's best for you. Like, a lot of people will talk about that flued out culture. Like, have I been flued out? Yes. But at the same time, like, I do feel like the man should come to you. So even if he's flying you out and all that, like, a man that really loves you, he's gonna make your life easier. He's gonna come to you where you are, meet you where you're comfortable in your zone. And so, you know, as much as people talk about flued out,
it's
like,
no.
my grandma said, if a man wants you, he will come to you.
He will come
and get
Let
you.
him come get you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm a firm believer in that, because I've been there, done that. Like, you know, I was single for a while before meeting Gregory, and I fucked around and found out about a lot of different things. And I was like, oh, you know, I realized, yes, a man will come to you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we don't give advice on this platform. We really speak from our personal experience. But if someone were to ask me for my advice, it would be to just simply date within your means. Date within find someone who's comfortable with your tax bracket, your income, and date within that. And I think that will cut out a lot of the conversations of who should pay for what. And
And I think something that like really like kind of flows within this conversation, like the whole 50-50 debate, is also like gender roles. Like, and baby, I love gender roles. Listen, open the door for me, take out my trash. Yes, buy me dinner and flowers.
Heavy on the dinner and flowers.
Okay, let me be a girl. I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Right. I'm just a girl.
And I love that, you know? And I think like sometimes like all of us, we have very like thriving careers, you know? We also do DWA. We are involved in a lot. And it's nice to just like, just like let me be a girl. And I think sometimes we try to balance like, I have to be this independent, career-driven woman, and I can't also just like receive like maybe that. Just, you don't have to handle a lot today.
The softness.
You don't have to handle
it.
Be soft. Yes,
the
be
soft life.
Yeah.
Accept it.
Yeah.
And a lot of men gotta understand like the meaning to happy wife, happy life. Like the men that get it, they get it. It's like, you know, whatever you pour into a woman, like she's gonna pour 10 times more.
Yeah. Literally.
10 times more. Like, you know, it's like, I don't like that. The math got a math. Like, you got to understand, like, if you do something for me and you're very loving, all that, like, I was watching a crazy video and the guy was talking about some, how did I send it to you? The guy, he was saying, like, you know, if a woman, if she don't really like you like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
and all
you
that,
sent that to me on Instagram.
yeah, like
Mhm.
she, like, you know, she don't like you like that. If she's not like being super submissive and all that, like being submissive is not really hard. You know, it's actually easy if I trust you.
Yeah.
If you show me that you show up for me,
Yeah.
you're loving. You know, like you providing for me. It's easy to be submissive if you're not doing those things. Like, and you should want to do those things. And I feel like that's somewhat instilled in me as well. Like, not that I'm like masculine or anything, but like I want to make sure my man is good. And so it's like
absolutely.
It's like natural. Like,
yeah, it's natural.
literally.
You want the best for your person.
Yes.
So you
And that's a
willing to go
relationship.
above
Yeah.
and beyond for that person. It's like it doesn't. People are so like pride gets in their mind and in their head, and it's like they're afraid of looking like a simp or looking like I'm doing too much for you. Like, no,
I hate that.
Be in love. It's
I
okay.
told you guys that the other day that there was something that Marcus did that was really nice for me, and someone commented and they were like, "King simp," and now it's a joke in our household where we like be like, "King simp," but like, why is someone loving on their wife like
a problem? It's like
who like loves and supports them like through every phase in life? Like, why is that king simp? Like, I think a lot of this conversation can just be cut off. All you have to worry about is like if you love the person, if you genuinely love the person, these conversations wouldn't be taking place.
I agree.
Like point blank
like
period.
people like it's just showing me people are hurt.
I've never had these kind of conversations with my husband. Like it's what? Like we're a unit. We move as one, and however bills need to get paid, they'll get paid.
Yeah.
Like however our vacation needs to happen, grocery, we both got to eat.
Yeah.
Child, we
Right.
gotta eat. Like,
And if your heart is in that place, like who hurt you?
What is
who hurt
happening?
you and deal
Like,
with it? Make an appointment with Dr. Kayla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Connected minds.
If
you need a little extra help, you can go to
And I'm
Connected
so
Minds.
excited to plug your business that I'm running into the mic.
I love
Or
that.
you can come to Atlanta Internal Medicine and Psychiatric Care. This
Okay. Yep. Hello.
If it's a little deeper.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's so true,
Come on,
ladies.
Okay, so we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
It's called 50-50 or provider mode.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read a few things. Okay, I'm gonna decide. Okay, I'm gonna read the scenarios. He makes 3 times more but wants to split the mortgage 50-50.
Ciao.
Provider mode.
Provider.
Please.
You make 3 times more.
Be so serious.
Like,
I need you to come through with the S on your chest.
Like, okay.
Yeah, and if he loves you, again, there will be no conversation. It will literally be provider mode.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you and you looking at me. Like, what we doing?
We looking at each other.
Okay.
3 times is a lot.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It says you both work full time, but he expects you to handle all household management.
We're going to do some sharing, 50-50.
Yeah.
We both are working.
Like,
we both should be contributing.
Especially if we're both working.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
50-50.
full time. Yeah.
We can help each other out.
Yeah. You know,
you can start the dishwasher.
Again, if your person really loves you, this will not be a conversation. This will not be an argument.
Yes.
Right. Especially if we both are working.
Yes.
Like, come on now.
Please.
Okay. Date night expenses when you're in different tax brackets.
Provider.
Yeah.
Come
and
on
it's
through,
like,
Superman.
I don't mind, it's your birthday or anniversary. I may want to do something nice for you, but day to day, like, again, I'm looking at you. You looking at me like,
right. Wedding planning costs when his family wants the big fancy reception. Now you can speak to that.
Provider.
Provider.
Y'all got it.
You got it.
Okay.
I'm crying. Y'all got it. That's what you want? Okay.
Yeah.
If that's what his parents want.
Yeah.
I
Then
agree.
y'all got it.
You got it. Let's see. Groceries. Groceries when you eat together but have different appetites preferences. Okay.
50-50.
50-50,
Yeah. 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's your student loans from before the relationship.
50-50.
We can tackle it.
Yeah, let's tackle our debt together. We're married. Yeah.
We can definitely tackle it together.
You have some reservations, Kayla.
Well, I just I don't know if I got the $300,000 for this med school debt, but
baby, you got it.
You got it.
Look, we can come up with a plan.
I'm an emotionally support Esther.
That's what I love. Like me and Gregory, I love the fact that we had. I have military benefits. Okay, I'm a veteran.
I love
Veteran.
I'm a veteran, and so I came to the table with a lot of things that kind of help out with our, our
Yeah.
tax exemptions and stuff like that, property taxes. It's low now because
Yeah,
of
she's
being
an
a
asset.
veteran.
Yeah.
Asset. Like
Get
he
into
was
it. Right at the
benefiting.
table.
I remember when Gregory was like, so what else benefits you got?
What else you come with?
What else you got? What else you got? Because I was like, well, yeah, our kids gonna be able to go to school.
That's so true.
Our kids gonna be able to go to school for free.
T
so.
brought this table, these chairs,
Okay.
the microphones, the
Okay.
Now we feast.
Okay.
We're coming up together.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do vacation he really wants to take, but it's outside your budget. Provider.
Yeah.
Provider.
It's on my budget, babe. You got me,
Babe, I'm here for
booed.
emotional support.
You got it, big daddy.
And the outfits.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like Lotto say, call me Big Mama, but she said she love to get wet. And that's it. She didn't say she's providing. She said, what you gonna do for my birthday?
Okay. Okay.
I love it.
I love that. This game makes me think about like just our like permission to be soft and like unlearning the like hyper independence that I think that sometimes as Black women, like we grow up with at a very young age. Like we grow up in these helper roles. We grow up in helping our younger siblings, helping mom with dinner or getting dinner started if she's working late, things of that nature. And so at a young age, we are the helpers and it's hard to receive sometimes. And like, I feel like we want to do it all sometimes when really like life is not meant to be like one person doing everything, but rather like you coexisting in a system where everyone is helping each other and making life easier.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely want us to like just think about like, how are we practicing receiving this week? Especially like I know like it's around the holidays, we start getting around family, and when we're around family, you can start going back into those patterns of how it was for you back then when you were a child. And so like, how are we practicing receiving help and just not having to carry it all?
Ooh, Kayla, you emptied the clip, baby.
It's hard. It's very difficult for me to receive help. Like to just practice saying thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Instead of me like it's so automatic. We'd be like, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. But when people do something for me, like whenever it was my birthday and we did the karaoke night, I was just like, people ask me, well, what should we get? What do you want? And I'm like, I don't want anything. I'm just happy that you guys show up for me. That's all. Like, I don't like for people to go out of, not that I don't like for them to go out of their way for me, but it's just like, I don't know. I guess I feel guilty sometimes for just receiving things. And I gotta stop that. I gotta stop because, you have imposter syndrome. Like, you realize that you are there for those people. And I you gotta stop that because I have an aunt that passed away and my aunt was very giving, very loving. And, and I just felt like I wish that I could have gave her more of her flowers because, she's no longer here. And I think about that and I'm like, she was always taking care of everybody else, like my grandma's siblings and all that. And, even though that's what she loved to do, I just wanted to make sure that she, I would do things whenever I come in town, like take her out to eat and stuff like that. But I really wish I could have like maybe took her on vacation, all that, because she was always caring about everybody else, And so, and I know that she had times in her life that it was tough, but I always think about that. I wish I could have gave her more flowers, and did more for her because she deserved it. And I just realized like I got to start saying thank you to others when they do things for me because like I can get in that mode when I do I'm showing up for everybody else and I'm like, oh no, you don't have to do that for me. And normalize saying thank you, especially as a Black woman. Like we gotta. It's so automatic. Like no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's practice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll take your help. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Literally.
Yeah.
I think you talked about the hyper independence.
Yeah.
Ooh, definitely an area of opportunity for me. I am definitely your stereotypical, I'll do it. I got it. or someone does it and it's not the way that I want it it done. So I'm like, I'll do it. I got it. I can provide for myself. I can do it myself. And so definitely had to like unlearn that type of mindset going into a marriage, and especially going into a marriage with someone who like is so generous, like, and wants to give me the world, right? Like it's just unreal sometimes when I think about it. And so having to like unlearn that is definitely, I'm still working on it. You know, me and Marcus have had like not like arguments, but just like maybe like little debates back and forth where he's just like, you don't listen. Like, you don't listen. Like, I'm trying to do this for you and you're trying to like do it for yourself. Like, let me do it. Let me do it. So just I think working on that is something that I can continue to work on. And how I think you said how we are like allowing others to help us.
Receiving.
I think that's, again, something that I can continue to work on. I think as my business grows too in the future, like thinking about hiring like an assistant to help me with like more of like the techie side of things. So like sending out emails and text messages to my customers. I think something like that will be like very helpful for me and my mental health, because I do a lot in my business. And so, I'm not quite sure that I'm implementing all of those things now, Kayla, but now that we're having this conversation, it's making me think about them even more.
And I love that we like take intentional time to reflect on like how the topics that we talk about impact us, because like we are humans too. And I think a lot of the times like softness allows for more softness. So even thinking about like broadening it out even away from gender, like the more you pour into me, the more I pour into you, and vice versa. Like the more I'm able to be soft and receive, the more you're able to also be soft and maybe give, and vice versa. Just like men, like the more that they're able to be soft with us, we're able to also be soft with them and support them and their emotional needs, and you know, assisting them with business stuff and things of that nature. So I think it's even broader, like for, you know, the men that are watching this, you know, your softness allows for more softness, and our softness, I hope, you know, further causes more softness for you.
I love that. I love that. Kayla, what, again, we don't give advice on here, but I'm going to ask you, for advice for me, or someone like me who is just still working on that hyper independence. What are some things that we can do to work on that? Would it be like self-talk? Would it be just like exercises? Like what would you say?
I love that question. That is such a great question. And what I first what I think about when it comes to receiving help is like the environment in which like help is being given. And so I first think like the environment has to be conducive for you to even like allow someone to take something off your plate. Like you have to feel safety. You have to feel the trust between that person that, okay, I can let my guard down for maybe 5 seconds and let you help me with this. So a lot of women or men, they want to receive help. They want to allow someone to assist them with things. And it can be difficult to do that if they do not trust that person, if the environment is hostile, if it's not conducive. So that's my first thing. That's the first thing I'm thinking about. But let's say your environment is set up for success. You know, everything is where it's supposed to be. I think a lot of the time just reminding yourself, you are not in the same place you were as a child or before. Sometimes we forget, like, you know, I'm an adult now. Like, I'm in control of my life. Like, I have a partner and I can do things differently. You know, I don't have to be in survival mode, but like, here I am in like, I guess, living mode. Like, I'm living. And so reminding yourself that, you know, this is a new situation in a new environment and I can choose to do things differently. Something else I think about is also, for me, I think about myself personally, like what kind of helps me. And like, I immediately think like, sometimes I struggle to articulate myself, which is funny because like, I'm a therapist, like I'm a psychologist. I spend a lot of time talking to other, you know, but when it comes to me in my own life, it's like, sometimes it's hard for me to articulate myself. And so I like to like practice things. So I'm like, thank you. Yes, I do need help. Yes, I would like attention, you know? Like, you know, how can articulate my needs and what does that look like? And practice that now so that in the moment when things are like heightened, I'm stressed, everything's wacky, and here comes Jay, let me help you with this, let me do this. No, don't let me. But instead I'm like, yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love that.
Yes,
Thank you for that, Kayla.
Thank
You
you.
definitely
Yeah.
you have definitely hit the hammer on the nail about like just reminding yourself that you're in the present. And I'm definitely gonna take that and implement it and just make sure that I'm like doing a little bit of like just self-talk in my head. Like you're an adult now, you're okay.
You're
like
okay.
you're okay,
here.
you're safe.
Yes.
Like you have a partner who like will do for you and is not gonna like throw it in your face or like use it against you. Like this is not a tactic. Like this is real life. Real life.
This is real life. Because like I think about my childhood and you know how you're conditioned by your parents to say no. To say no to something.
Yeah.
And so like I think it was like it's a little bit of childhood trauma there, but not like in a bad way, but it just affected me in my adulthood because like I remember my mom be like, "Don't you ask for nothing." You know what I'm saying? Don't you touch. Don't you ask for nothing. I'm gonna whoop you. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was like would tell me that like we weren't allowed to eat at anybody's house. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing.
When we go in this store, don't ask for nothing. Here's your man trying to buy you a $4,000 Chanel.
Yeah, it's like it's okay.
They were offering me something.
We're like, what is happening? This is completely different. We used to couldn't touch nothing when we went into the store.
Right. And so like it's funny because I'll be on the phone with my mom and I'll be like somewhere. And I be hearing her voice. I can hear her voice. But even when I'm on the phone, she's like, Letitia, And I'm like, really? I think it's just like the things that I was taught kind of bled in my adulthood. And I realized I was like, well, damn, probably because I was conditioned in my mind to just say no.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Like, I got it. Like, don't ask for help.
Yeah.
And so, and like even, especially a lot of you guys know, like, especially being Black and growing up with Black parents, and they always tell you got to be 10 times better than the others. And so it's like, it instilled, like, you better not ask for help other than, like, me, rely. Because my mom has this thing on her phone, she says, trust no one. She's always been like that. And I understand why, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand. My mom grew up in Ohio and then she moved to the country. Yeah. And so she was exposed to a lot of different things. But like I get why she's like, trust no one. But sometimes we do gotta normalize. We gotta trust some people. Yeah. Especially when we're friends. Like, you can't open up your life to everybody, but the ones that you know that you can depend on, trust on them, lean on them. Yeah. And so, you gotta I feel like you gotta unlearn a lot of things that you learned in childhood and realize, like, and I
don't even feel like our parents, like, well, some people's parents necessarily meant any harm by it. It's more so they told us don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing when you go in the store because they trying to get in and out, right? Yeah. They don't want us jumping around and all that stuff. But then like when you think about the words, right? Yeah. Like as you grow up, like you said, Letitia, it like affects you because now we took it literal.
I would never ask for anything again.
Yeah. So it just lets you know how like impactful words are. And so I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I definitely like, it's a holiday season. We're going to be doing a lot of gift giving and also hopefully receiving. And, I think that even broadens into like, the emotional like support and the connections that we've made with our partners or just others around us, like being able to lean into a discomfort that may come with receiving, because that's where the growth happens. Right. We too also deserve support, even if we've been in the helper role like our whole lives.
Right.
So
I
love these conversations.
I love you. I love this for us. All right, ladies. We know our viewers watching have a lot of opinions about being 50-50, hyper independence, your personal experience with both topics. We'd love to know how you feel about it. What is your experience? Please comment in the comments and let us know. Like, we read them. We might bring it up in our next podcast and talk about it. You never know, you might be featured. But like, let's get into it. Let's talk about this more. I would love to hear your opinions, your experience, your insight on this. So.
Feel calm. Come on, feel comfortable because we got real what?
Emotions,
real
life,
and real friendship.
Okay. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Happy 2026.
New Year.
Okay. 2026.
2026. Oh, Lord. Dang.
It's crazy.
26.
26.
We would have been doing. We're like a year into this. Like,
Yeah. Almost. Well,
right? We met. We didn't.
oh yeah. Oh my God.
Right?
March.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
March. So
Wow.
next March will be like
oh my
a year.
God. A
Yeah.
year of
Mhm.
EWOA.
Yes.
Yes. So have a wonderful holiday,
Yeah.
a safe holiday. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support, all of your love. We will see you guys in 2026.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye. Like and subscribe.
Yes.